Hi, I'm David Kelleher, and I'm interviewing speakers attending the Northeast PHP conference this August 22nd and 23rd in Boston. I'm talking to Cal Evans, who is a longtime developer, educator, author, and leader within the PHP community. Hello, Cal.
Hi, David.
Could you take a moment to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Cal Evans, and for the past 10 years, I have been a professional cheerleader for the PHP community. Don't go too far down that mental image, and you won't like where that goes.
Oh, we're thrilled to have you as a PHP cheerleader, no matter the image. You have a very positive message. I recently saw your keynote speech called Down the Rabbit Hole. It was very inspiring hearing about how the community influenced your career.
Yeah, and that's a fun one to give. It's the whole premise is I tell stories from my career that highlight the fact that being a part of an active and thriving community of developers is the number one thing you can do to enhance your career. If you're doing PHP and you're not attending meetings or you're not hanging out online with developers and especially going to conferences, whether it's be ZenCon or Northeast PHP, it really doesn't matter. Get to a conference because that's where you advance your career.
Yeah, that's so important. Could you talk more about how it works? How can people really take advantage of them?
Well, the biggest way they help people out is as a conference sponsor, they put money in my pocket. No, no, I'm kidding. That's no. Cut that out. No, they. I tell people you look at the schedule for any conference and all the great talks, and that's what you show your boss, and that's what sells your boss on letting you go. And there is no doubt that you will learn great things at a conference. Northeast PHP has a wonderful conference schedule lineup. I am privileged to be a part of it. But the real value in a conference are the friends that you meet and the conversations that you have, and you'll make new friends. You will connect with old friends. You get to put faces with the Twitter handles that you see, and it's just a great time to get together and to interact with people one on one, and then you go back into your daily lives, and you've got a whole network now of people that when you run into a problem, you've got people you can ask, "Hey, how do I solve this?" Not what is the code to solve this, but I just need to talk through this. And the PHP community is wonderful about helping you with your problems when you have problems, but we always expect you to help others when they have problems.
Absolutely. And in a community organized grassroots level conference like Northeast PHP, I found that everyone's very accessible, so the networking opportunities are certainly there. And that's not to discount the talk sessions. I was reading about your upcoming talk at our conference about what's coming next in PHP, and it sounds very interesting. It's called PHP 7, the Big Five. Could you give us a preview?
Sure. This is actually an offshoot of a class that I teach for Zend. We have a PHP 7 Jumpstart, which is a 4-hour class that tells you everything that is in PHP 7. It's grown even over the past month or so because things keep getting added to PHP 7, and so I keep having to add slides and add topics. But there are five really what I call high impact or very important RFCs that you need to be aware of if you're going to be programming PHP 7. And I take about 5, 7 minutes on each one of these, and we just talk them through in detail so that you're aware of everything that's coming down the pipe. And I've given this talk a couple times at user groups, and every time I give it, there's always somebody will find something new that's like, man, I had no idea that was going to happen. Makes me excited.
Sounds great. Need to remember that PHP is a living, evolving language, and we appreciate how community leaders such as yourself are keeping the rest of us in the loop. And thank you for taking the time to speak with us about it. We're excited you're coming to our conference this month, and I'm personally looking forward to hearing that talk. The conference is Northeast PHP. The dates of our conference are August 22nd and August 23rd in Boston. Check us out and register online at northeastphp.org. And Cal, thank you again.
Thank you, David. Thank you for taking the time to interview me. I appreciate it.